The end of the month will mark 5 years since the deadly Harding Street raid. The botched raid left 2 homeowners dead and 5 officers injured. One officer has also been charged with murder for the deaths of Dennis Tuttle and Regina Nicholas.
And since their deaths, the families have been seeking criminal and civil justice, holding the city of Houston accountable. Their efforts have been met with roadblocks of late, but tonight there is some video showing that may soon be changing, and only KPRC2 investigator Mario Diaz has that video. Mario?
Danny, we start this story with law enforcement outside of Denver, Colorado, being told they needed to track down a well-known individual in the city of Aurora. However, law enforcement could not track him down, even though the man they were tasked with looking for was the interim police chief for Aurora. His name, Art Acevedo. Yes, that Art Acevedo, the same one that was Houston police chief for 5 years and who also was the top cop on the night of the Harding Street raid. KPRC2 Investigates obtained surveillance video prior to a recent city council meeting where Acevedo was served by a private process server with a federal subpoena to appear for a deposition. The process server was hired by the families of Dennis Tuttle and Regina Nicholas, as they have been attempting to get Acevedo to answer tough questions pertaining to their lawsuit. The former HPD chief is set for a lengthy deposition later this month. As for the state and federal criminal trials of Gerald Goins, portrayed by investigators as the mastermind of the botched raid, there are still no concrete dates for a trial nearly 5 years after that deadly raid. And in one final development, this one happening coincidentally earlier today, Acevedo has stepped down from his post as interim police chief in Aurora, Colorado. According to reports in the city's press release, in fact, Acevedo wants to be back with his family here in Texas. The Whitmire administration tells me there are no plans to bring Acevedo back to Houston. Mario Diaz, KPRC2 Investigates.